My name's Naomi Findlay. I'm an interior designer, project manager and creative. I studied interior design whilst completing my PhD, and before you knew it, I had my own business, and I've done so for over 12 years now, working with people all around the country to create beautiful spaces or create beautiful spaces for them to visit. The Branxton Bank is my most recent project. It's where we are right now. And I tell you, it was one of the most challenging. It was an early 1900s double brick cavity heritage listed building. Does it get any more difficult than that? So originally this building, really intriguing. It's a commercial bank at the front with a commercial space and an amazing residence, which would have been for the bank manager and his family at the back, all set on a huge 1,200 square metre block. The entire property needed renovating, so we tackled primarily the exterior of the property, being very conscious of our heritage limitations, as well as the entire residence. So that included 4 bedrooms, many bathrooms, a beautiful original kitchen, as well as the living and dining spaces. I have worked with the Blue Space for many years, sourcing all different sorts of products for all different kinds of clients all around the country. As an interior designer, the Blue Space make it easy for me really, with a flurry and a plethora of products available to us on the internet. They deliver quick, they deliver with notification, and their customer support team is on it. As you can tell by looking around me, my style palette and colour palette for this project at the Branxton Bank was pretty specific. I was bound by some really interesting elements. One is the design aesthetic that I've chosen to go with here, and the other is always the functionality of each of the spaces. And then layer on top of that in this project is really being respectful and paying attention to the heritage nature of this project. So when I was selecting tiles, I was really guided heavily by a couple of things that came into play there. Functionality, colour palette, quality, movement, texture, and homage to really what was, I guess, the quintessential bank look and feel. A lot of people ask me why I continue project after project to use Phoenix Tapware ranges. First of all, for me, when it comes to tapware, it is truly about quality. It is about quality and longevity, and Phoenix have nailed that. So for me, that's number one. Number two, obviously, is all about style. They're a very brave brand, and they're one of the first in Australia to start to really innovate from a style, form, and design perspective. When you're thinking about designing a bathroom, it's really important to think about what's going to be your hero and what's going to be your zero. So given this is a heritage property, I had to be super conscious about trying to reinstate that beautiful old feel. It was about really choosing a design style that paid respect to the gorgeous look and feel of this beautiful old building. One of the biggest pieces that I'd set on straight up was the Cromford twin shower set in brushed gold, because for me that was the trophy piece. You walk in the space and you see it set there, and it sets the tone for everything around it. And then I was able just to support it with all these beautiful different elements. Stone, gorgeous subway orientated tiles laid in very different formats, which really, it's what design is all about, bringing it together with hero elements and gorgeous details. Whenever I approach a kitchen design, for me, I always assess what wall space I have. So for me, it's about where am I going to place the big guns? So my fridge, my pantry, my sink, and of course my stove. Sinks are kind of the understated heroes of a kitchen. And so choosing the right sink and the right tap are absolutely essential. I like to cook, so I love having somewhere that I can rinse vegetables and clean vegetables and fruit. And on the back end of that, that naturally flows onto what type of tap do you need. Every amazing space needs a bit of bling. And in the kitchen at the Branxton Bank, I chose the Cromford exposed sink set in brushed gold. Not only does the height of the mixer make it outrageously functional, but the gorgeous exposed nature of the mixers and the connecting pipes just really set the tone for a very bespoke and traditional look and feel. One of the coolest things when people come to the Branxton Bank is they are absolutely convinced that the floor tiles in the powder room and the kitchen and breakfast area are original. And for me, that is a winning move if the tiles that I've chosen, people think belong here, that they truly fit that beautifully. So for those areas, I chose the Alicante Eaton from the Blue Space. It's a gorgeous matte finish and it's a cushioned ceramic tile. So it has that kind of older look to it, but at the same time, beautiful movement and a really striking impact the minute you walk into the space. If you are a first-time renovator of your kitchen or your bathroom, I think it's really important, keep it simple. Absorb all the amazing inspiration, all the amazing resources that are available from places like the Blue Space, Reno IQ, and truly try and avoid trends. Know your style and stick with it. Back yourself. And when it feels good in your belly, when you put together that mood board and you lay it all out in front of you and you get that great feeling in your tummy, back yourself. Working with Blue Space on this one has been a dream. There's something about the ease of a one-stop shop that I just can't resist. And keep your eyes peeled because there will definitely be more amazing collabs between myself and Blue Space coming up.